So the second part of the Midas's mission challenges are indeed going live later on today. So therefore, obviously, I'm going to be bringing you guys a guide to how to complete all of those challenges as quickly as possible as soon as they go live. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And today we do actually have the leaks and I guess a guide to the challenges that we've got later on. Now, I always love making these guides because it just makes it so much simpler when these challenges go live, as I already know how to complete them as quickly as possible, and that's exactly what I want for you guys. So without further ado guys, if you do go on to indeed enjoy the video and find it useful, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you obviously subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news, leaks and updates, as well as little guide videos like this one. I'm actually really close to 3,000 subscribers, so thank you all, and yeah, if you can help towards that, that would be amazing. And finally guys, make sure you do indeed use someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop though. Special thank you to everyone that's been using my code, especially since the Travis Scott skin come out yesterday. Loads of you guys have been purchasing it with my code, so thank you. Much love. Hashtag ad, hashtag a bit partner. Let's get cracking though guys. Straight into the guide for these Midas's mission challenges. So the first challenge, eliminate players with a shotgun, AR and SMG. You have to do one of each. 3 kills in total, really super simple. Obviously, to make this simpler is Team Rumble. Team Rumble is always great for these kind of elimination challenges. Make sure you've got equipped one of each of the different weapons. Jump into Team Rumble, and even if you die, you keep on respawning and you can kill someone. You're gonna get 3 kills with each of those weapons surely in Team Rumble. Next challenge though guys, search chests in different matches. Again, really super simple. In each match you will at least open 1 chest. If you don't, you're seriously doing something wrong. Not too much of a guide here. You need to open 7 chests in total, 7 matches. If you want to get this done really super quickly, I recommend jumping into a quick solo match, land, pick up a chest, land a hotspot, and then you can just let someone eliminate you, because then you can jump into the next match and get another chest done. Or you can play it out, get the dub, and then move on to the next one, but that will be obviously a lot quicker, and we're here today to talk about the fastest way of getting these challenges done, and that would be landing a hotspot, getting the chest, and you know, letting someone tactically kill you. Obviously it's tactically. Next challenge though guys, eliminate a player or henchman with a legendary or boss weapon. Boss weapon meaning obviously mythical weapon. So the biggest tip for this one is to actually land at one of the boss areas. So like the agency, the rig, the shark would probably be a really good one, because you can actually get one of the weapons, a really good weapon, and then just eliminate a henchman. So make sure you do actually not kill all the henchmen there, so that obviously you can get the boss weapon and then eliminate the henchman. If you eliminate a player, it gives you the risk of obviously dying to that player, so doing it with a henchman would be a lot more simple. So obviously make sure you land at one of these boss areas, kill the boss straight away, kill a henchman after, done. You do actually have to do a total of 3 eliminations, but 3 henchmen isn't too hard to find, and there might be a player here, there and everywhere, so if you do kill them, that's bonus, and that counts towards this challenge. Let's move on to the next one though. Heal teammates with a bandage bazooka. You have to do a total of 200. That's kind of a lot actually. That's quite a lot. It doesn't count for yourself either, so definitely got to be the team player. Little tip for this one, probably very cheeky, and probably the way I'm going to do it is actually get the bandage bazooka and let your teammates actually take full damage. Let them take the full damage, then you can heal them up, and then they can do the same for you and that kind of thing. Obviously the bandage bazooka does indeed charge. You've only got 5 charges in it, so it might take a little bit of time just to replenish and that kind of thing, but as you play through the game you definitely will be able to do that. Or you can obviously do it legitimately, but that doesn't need to happen. You can also do this very fast if you're in Team Rumble, because obviously you've got a lot of teammates in it. I think up to like 15 players, right, of players that you can potentially heal to get this challenge done. You've got the whole game, so even if you die, you still obviously will have the bandage bazooka. You've obviously just got to get lucky and actually find one of the bandage bazookas, but they're not too hard to find in Team Rumble. Let's move on to the next challenge. Dance within 10 seconds of knocking a henchman. You've got to do this 3 times. That's pretty funny actually. Knock a henchman, take an L on him. Love to see it. Not really too much of a guide here, but I would suggest boxing up, because 10 seconds is a lot of time. You're obviously at high risk of getting shot, especially by the other henchmen who are more powerful than control players. That's a joke. I don't hate controller players. I love you probably more than PC players. Next challenge though, guys, we'll move on from that one. Search different golden pipe wrenches. This one is very similar to actually the other week in which we had for Sky's swords. You have to find the sword in the stones, right? And now we just have these, but for, I think it's Midas's gold wrenches. So I'll throw an image of the map on the screen now so you guys can check out there the locations in which you will indeed find these golden wrenches. Very simple, you got to search a total of 5, so we'll move on to the next challenge as there's nothing else to really say there. Catch a fish while riding in a chopper. You have to catch a total of 3 fishes. This is a funny one, it's a very funny one. You have to be riding it, so you have to be in it and in the sky, and you have to catch a fish. So the biggest tip for this one is the harpoon, because the harpoon will give you like the instant fish, the instant catch sort of thing, whereas you're going to have to sit there and be at high risk of getting shot down if you've got a fishing rod. But obviously you've got to make sure that you're actually close enough to these fishing spots to actually be able to catch the fish. Yeah, weird challenge. Never expected this to ever be a challenge, but it is a challenge. So I guess just get a harpoon, go around the map in your chopper and catch some fish. Move on to the next challenge. That one was too funny for my liking. Deal damage to players or henchmen at the yacht and the agency in a single match. This one is interesting because obviously they're quite far apart and you can't just say, oh, just do it to the henchmen, since by the time you've been to one and you go to the other, the henchmen are most likely all been killed. So the biggest tip for this one is go to the yacht, and then from the yacht get a chopper and go straight to the agency. If you're lucky, there's still a henchman standing, but I doubt that very much. So if not, when you go to the agency, you 99% of the time will definitely find a player there, because the agency is an area, it's right slap bang in the middle of the map. Players always go there to rotate through the place, so, and you kind of go there for a bit of action. So this one, land at the yacht, chopper, agency, kill, done. So we'll move on to the next challenge, which is to visit the agency, Henchman and Greasy Graves in a single match. This one is not too bad. Henchman is the big hay statue that's waving that is indeed at Frenzy Farm. We obviously then know where the agency is, so just start from Henchman, go down to the agencies, and then Greasy Graves is actually in Weeping Woods, where there's the Greasy Durburger head with the tomato head as well. So just run basically in a straight line. You can either start from Frenzy Farm or Weeping Woods and just kind of go in that line and you'll get that challenge done. Next challenge, deal damage to henchmen while disguised. Again, very simple. You obviously have to be disguised, which you obviously use by getting in the telephone boxes, but as soon as you shoot one of them, you do actually lose your disguise. So make sure you shoot headshots because it will give you the most amount of damage in one go, and keep on disguising. Hit the henchman, disguise, hit the henchman. 100 damage in total, not too bad, but it will take a little bit of time since you've got to keep on getting in the different disguises. But that is indeed it for all of the challenges this week, Midas's mission challenges. I hope you guys have indeed found this video useful. If you have, make sure you do indeed smash that thumbs up button like I said earlier. If you obviously enjoyed and you want to help me get to 3,000 subscribers, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, if you want to help support me that one step further, Creator Code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop. Really don't appreciate it. Hashtag ad, hashtag a bit partner. Thank you all. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, and until next time, guys, see ya.